In the intricate and shadowy world of Hong Kong's triads, few names command as much respect and awe as Chan Kwok, a figure often whispered about as the kingmaker of the Shing War. But who was this man? A figure so powerful he was dubbed the underworld god of war. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the life of a legend whose influence shaped one of Hong Kong's most formidable societies. Born in 1948 in the New Territories, Chan Kwok-lung's early life was marked by hardship. Like many of his generation, formal education was a luxury he couldn't afford. Instead, his schooling took place on the tough streets of Suan Wan. It was here, amidst the hustle and bustle of a rapidly developing Hong Kong, that he first came into contact with the Shing, one of the oldest and most powerful triad societies in the city. In his youth, Chan Kwok-lung was known for his sharp mind and fierce loyalty. He wasn't the biggest or the most physically imposing, but his strategic thinking and courage quickly set him apart. He joined a faction led by a prominent elder known as Big Head Boy, whose real name was Yup. Under Yo's mentorship, Chan Kwok-lung began his ascent, learning the complex codes of conduct, the art of negotiation, and, when necessary, the harsh realities of street conflict. He proved himself to be a natural leader, earning the respect of his peers and the attention of the society's elders. The 1970s and 80s were a period of immense growth for Hong Kong, and with it, for the triads. Shing expanded its influence from its traditional strongholds in the New Territories into the urban heart of Kowloon, particularly the bustling districts of Tsim Sha Tsui and Mong Kok. This expansion was not without its challenges, often leading to fierce territorial disputes with rival gangs. It was during these turbulent times that Chan Kwok-lung truly earned his moniker, the underworld god of war. He was a brilliant strategist, known for his ability to outthink and outmaneuver his rivals. His reputation wasn't built on brute force alone, but on his tactical acumen. He led his followers in numerous conflicts, securing lucrative territories and businesses for the Shing. His successes on the front lines cemented his status as a formidable enforcer and a key player within the society. By the 1990s, his influence was undeniable. However, Chan Kwok-lung's most significant role was yet to come. The Shing, like some other triads, has a unique democratic structure. Every 2 to 3 years, they elect a new leader, or dragon head. This process is often fraught with internal politics and intense competition between different factions. By the mid-1990s, Chan Kwok-lung had become so powerful and respected that his endorsement was seen as the deciding factor in these elections. He became the kingmaker. His faction, based in Suan Wan, became the society's most powerful. Aspiring leaders would seek his counsel and, more importantly, his blessing. He had the ability to rally support, mediate disputes between factions, and ensure a smooth transition of power. This role was critical. A contested election could easily splinter the society and lead to internal warfare. Chan Kwok-lung's wisdom and authority held the Shing together during these potentially volatile periods. He wasn't just a warrior, he was the political anchor of the entire organization. One of the most notable elections he influenced was in 1996. The competition was fierce, but with Chan Kwok-lung's backing, his chosen candidate secured the leadership. This event solidified his status as the ultimate power broker. His word was law, and his influence extended far beyond his own faction. He was the unseen hand, guiding the destiny of the Shing. Despite his fearsome reputation, those who knew him described a different side. He was known to be a man of his word, loyal to his brothers, and deeply respectful of the Triad's traditional codes of honor. He maintained a relatively low profile, preferring to operate from the shadows rather than seeking the limelight. He understood that true power didn't require a title. It required respect, and he had earned that in spades over decades of service and struggle. However, the life of a Triad leader is fraught with peril. The authorities were always watching. In 1996, the Organized Crime and Triad Bureau launched a massive crackdown, targeting the Shing's leadership. Chan Kwok-lung, along with several other high-ranking members, was arrested. The charges were serious, and he was eventually sentenced to prison. His imprisonment created a power vacuum within the Shing. Without their kingmaker to guide them, internal strife began to brew. His absence was keenly felt, highlighting just how crucial his role had been in maintaining stability. After his release, he attempted to step back from the front lines, hoping to live a quieter life. But the world he had helped build was not one that could be easily left behind. In his later years, Kwok-lung faced declining health. He had lived a life of constant stress and conflict, and it had taken its toll. In the early hours of a morning in 2009, while dining at a restaurant in his longtime territory of Shemsang, he suffered a sudden collapse. He was rushed to the hospital, but was pronounced dead. He was 61 years old. His death sent shockwaves through the underworld. It marked the end of an era. The god of war had finally been laid to rest. His funeral was a massive affair, attended by thousands of Triad members from across Hong Kong, all coming to pay their last respects to the man who had been their leader, their mentor, and their kingmaker. The sheer scale of the gathering was a testament to the immense influence he wielded, even in death, and it drew significant attention from the police, who monitored the event closely. The story of Kwok-lung is a captivating chapter in the history of Hong Kong's underworld. He was a product of his time, a man forged in the crucible of poverty and street-level survival who rose to become a figure of immense power. His life was a complex tapestry of loyalty, strategy, conflict, and politics. He was more than just a gangster. He was a leader who understood the delicate balance of power, a warrior who commanded respect, and a kingmaker who shaped the destiny of one of Hong Kong's most enduring Triad societies. His legacy, whispered in the streets where he once walked, serves as a powerful reminder of the hidden forces that have long shaped the vibrant and complex city of Hong Kong. Thanks for watching. If you found this story interesting, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you do. We can miss our next dive into the world's most compelling hidden histories. See you next time. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we diving deep into a story that sounds like it is ripped straight from a movie script. But trust me, it's all real. We talking about the enigmatic figure known as Kwok-lung, the Shadow King of Tu Kwa Wan. Get ready, because this isn't just a tale of power and influence. It's a profound look at how one man, starting from incredibly humble beginnings, managed to shape an entire community, leaving behind a legacy that still sparks debate and admiration today. You might have heard whispers, or perhaps even seen a few old news clippings, but we're going to peel back the layers and uncover the true story, the human story, behind the legend. So grab a snack, settle in, and let's journey back in time to the bustling, vibrant, and sometimes turbulent district of Tu Kwa Wan. To understand Kwok-lung, we first need to understand Tu Kwa Wan itself, especially during the mid to late 20th century. This wasn't the polished high-rise Hong Kong we often see today. Tu Kwa Wan was a crucible of different cultures, a place where new immigrants, often seeking refuge and a fresh start, flocked. It was a dense, working-class district, characterized by its labyrinthine streets, bustling markets, and close-knit communities. For many, it was a place of opportunity, but also of immense challenges. Resources were often scarce, and government services, especially in the early days, didn't always reach every corner effectively. This created a vacuum, a need for leadership and order, which, in some instances, charismatic and resourceful individuals stepped in to fill. It was in this dynamic, often chaotic, environment that Kwok-lung began to rise. He wasn't born into privilege. He built his influence brick by brick, connection by connection, becoming an integral part of the fabric of Tu Kwa Wan. So, who exactly was Kwok-lung? Well, historical records and anecdotal accounts paint a picture of a man who arrived in Hong Kong with very little. Much like many others of his generation, he was often described as shrewd, intelligent, and possessing an uncanny ability to understand people and situations. He started small, observing the needs of the community and identifying gaps that he could bridge. In an era where formal institutions sometimes struggled to keep pace with rapid urban growth, individuals like Ho often became de facto community leaders. He wasn't a politician in the conventional sense, nor was he a businessman with a vast corporate empire. His power stemmed from his deep roots within the community, his understanding of its pulse, and his willingness to act when others couldn't or wouldn't. It became a go-to person for everything from mediating disputes between neighbors to helping new arrivals find their footing. This grassroots approach was key to his growing influence. Kwok-lung's rise to prominence wasn't a sudden explosion. It was a gradual, organic process. He built his network through genuine engagement and by demonstrating a consistent ability to deliver. Imagine a district where families struggled to make ends meet, where small businesses needed protection, and where disputes could easily escalate. Ho stepped into this space, offering solutions, often leveraging his growing connections and influence to benefit those around him. He became known for his pragmatic approach, his ability to negotiate complex situations, and his unwavering commitment to his community. He established a reputation for being someone who could get things done. And in a place like Kwok-lung, that was an invaluable quality. People trusted him, not just because he was powerful, but because he showed up, listened, and acted on their behalf. His charisma, combined with his practical problem-solving skills, allowed him to cement his position as a central figure. Now, it's important to address the Shadow King part of his moniker. This title suggests a level of power that operated somewhat outside the formal structures, a subtle yet pervasive influence. This wasn't about brute force. It was about strategic connections and an intricate web of favors and loyalties. Ho understood the delicate balance of power in the district. He cultivated relationships with various groups, from local business owners to community elders, and even with some figures on the fringes. He became a sort of unofficial arbiter, maintaining a fragile peace and order in a place that could otherwise be volatile. His influence wasn't always overt. It was often exerted behind the scenes, through quiet conversations and well-placed suggestions. This understated approach allowed him to navigate complex social dynamics without attracting undue negative attention. Yet his presence was undeniably felt by everyone in Kwok-lung. The impact Kwok-lung had on Kwok-lung was multifaceted. On one hand, he provided a form of stability and support that was desperately needed. He helped to organize community events, facilitated access to resources, and, in many ways, acted as a social safety net. For the ordinary residents, he was a figure of authority they could turn to when official channels seemed too distant or ineffective. He became a symbol of their collective strength and resilience. On the other hand, the nature of his power, operating somewhat in the shadows, naturally led to questions and varying perspectives. Some saw him as a benevolent protector, others as a powerful figure whose influence needed careful consideration. What is undeniable is that he played a significant role in shaping the social landscape of Kwok-lung, fostering a sense of community identity and collective responsibility, even as he navigated its complex challenges. One of the fascinating aspects of Kwok-lung's story is how he managed to maintain his influence over such a long period. This wasn't a fleeting moment of power. It was sustained leadership built on consistent engagement and a deep understanding of human nature. He adapted as Kwok-lung evolved, as new generations grew up, and as Hong Kong itself transformed. He understood that true power comes not just from control, but from consent and respect. He was a master at building consensus, at making people feel heard and valued. His ability to connect with individuals from all walks of life, from the lowest hawker to the most influential merchant, was a testament to his unique personality and his genuine interest in the well-being of the community. He was, in essence, a master strategist of community building. However, no story of such powerful figures is without its complexities. The very nature of operating outside formal government structures meant that the lines between community leadership and other, less savory, activities could sometimes blur. Historical accounts often touch upon the need to maintain order and resolve conflicts in ways that weren't always conventional. While it's crucial to acknowledge these nuances, what truly stands out in many recollections is the positive impact he had on daily life for countless residents. For many, his actions provided comfort, security, and a sense of belonging in a rapidly changing world. The Shadow King might imply a darker side, but for many in Kwok-lung, he was a beacon of stability and a fierce advocate for their needs. It's a reminder that history is rarely black and white. It's a rich tapestry of perspectives and experiences. The legacy of Kwok-lung extends far beyond his lifetime. Even today, if you talk to older residents of Kwok-lung, his name evokes a mixture of reverence, respect, and sometimes a wistful nostalgia for a bygone era. He left an indelible mark on the district, not through grand monuments, but through the deep-seated connections he forged and the sense of community he helped cultivate. His story is a powerful illustration of how individuals, through sheer will and understanding, can profoundly impact their environment. It's a testament to the idea that leadership can emerge from unexpected places, and that even in the most challenging circumstances, human connection and mutual support can create something truly extraordinary. It challenges us to look beyond simplistic labels and understand the intricate forces that shape communities. So, what can we learn from the story of Le Kwok-lung, the Shadow King of Kwok-lung? Perhaps it has a lesson in understanding the true nature of influence, that it is often built on relationships, trust, and a genuine commitment to others. It teaches us about the resilience of communities and how they adapt and find ways to thrive, even when faced with adversity. It's a reminder that history is filled with remarkable individuals whose contributions, though not always formally recognized, played a crucial role in shaping the world we live in. Le Kwok-lung's journey from a humble beginning to becoming a pivotal figure in a bustling Hong Kong district is a compelling narrative of human agency, community spirit, and the enduring power of connection. It's a story that continues to resonate because it speaks to universal themes of belonging, protection, and the quest for a better life. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey into the heart of Kwok-lung and the fascinating life of Le Kwok-lung. His story truly is a powerful testament to the impact one person can have on an entire community. If you found this dive into history as captivating as I did, please give this video a big thumbs up. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't want to miss out on our next deep dive into untold stories. And as always, let me know your thoughts and any other historical figures you'd like us to explore in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.